Hey, what's happening everyone? It's your boy N, and in today's video we are going over a full testing showcase slash defense outfield fly room of Klm Minato. We're gonna try different jutsu combos and see how he does, and we're gonna go through it together. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's get started. So for his fly room, we only have his new jutsu on at the moment, his new limit break and his new 4-star. We're gonna see how that does. Remember that a fly room is mainly meant to kill the enemy supporters, so we're gonna play along as a supporter, not essentially as a main. So off the bat, we can see that he's using his limit break fairly fast in combination with his 4-star, and it's dealing a really good amount of damage. I have about 54k attack and 36% crit. So far, very happy with that. Again, he had no immunity and no evasion on. Now we're gonna have him on with immunity and play around with jutsu as well and see how he does in a long-term fight. So just judging off by that start, you don't have to be really close to Minato. As long as you are within his range, he will use his limit break, which is very nice. So just keep in mind that his limit break also strips confusion. So if your support or yourself doesn't have that, that could also aid his defense attack pattern. Now his new kit doesn't essentially have a true iframe. It does have invincibility, but that can be stripped, right? But as you'll see in the video, if you time it jutsu or you ultimate wrong, and Minato gets into his invincibility, then he can dodge, as you guys will see here, and that's a Sasuke Final Value EX, which is actually really good. Not many shinobi in this day can do that. Now, the best thing that I would consider doing is putting Naruto in 20th follow up, because then that will give him evasion strip, because that's the only thing that his kit's really lacking. And so far, I'm really happy with just this jutsu combo. Okay, and for his next jutsu combo, we will be adding his old Nine Tails wall. This is essentially. Excuse me. I have hiccups. This is a true iframe. It's not very long, but depending on when the enemy will ult with a Sasuke Final Valley, for example, he can or cannot. Oh man, he can or cannot dodge. It's so hard talking like this and with having hiccups. But yeah, so we're gonna test this out. I'm gonna put it in the middle. I'm gonna put this in the middle first, and then his 4-star, and then we're gonna see how that does. Okay, so as I said, we added his Nine Tails wall in the middle and his 4-star last. So he uses his Limit Break first, which is good. He uses his Nine Tails wall, probably definitely pulls in enemies. Then he combos with his 4-star last, and then he repeats the combo, it seems. And wow, did a fair amount of damage, but also remember he had no immunity and no evasion. Okay, so we will ult immediately and see if he can dodge a EX at least if he gets into his Nine Tails wall fast enough. If he does, which it seems not, but it's also Sasuke Final Valley, so it's very hard to dodge that in general. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so now we'll put his Nine Tails wall in the third slot and his new 4-star in second, and see if that changes his jutsu combo or his AI a bit. So we have his Nine Tails wall now in third and his 4-star in second. So what you guys will see now is he tends to spam the first two moves first, which is his limit break and his new 4-star, not his Nine Tails wall, even though it's in third. But when I had his Nine Tails wall in second, he used his Nine Tails wall. So I guess it changes his combo, his AI a bit in that sense. For his next jutsu combo, we're gonna take out his Nine Tails wall and we're gonna put his old limit break, his latest one, which I have a +2. We're gonna see if that can increase the damage output, or again if he will spam that, or if he will just spam his new kit. Okay, so this is with his second limit break on in the third slot. We're gonna see how that does. So he spams his new limit break first. Okay, he uses his new 4-star. Now what does he use next? He uses his new limit break, it seems, because you can tell by the multiple hits, and his 4-star again. So if you have his 4-star in second, it seems he will spam that combo and not the third move, really. Okay, we're gonna give it another go. Um, so use his limit break, his 4-star, uh, and then this time he used his old low break as well. Let's see again, 4 star, and then he uses his Rasengan. Okay, so yeah, I think if you are planning to use 3 jutsu on him, you probably want to put that. You probably want to put his 4 star in the third slot if you want him to frequently use the other jutsu. Because if you have it in third and his new kit first and second, then he's most likely not going to spam that combo. But again, his new kit, just spamming his new kit is really good. Depending on what you want to do, you could change the jutsu order again to maybe counter some EXs. You could put his Naruto as well, or whatever other jutsu in the second slot, and then third his 4 star. So for another jutsu combo, you could put all of his limit breaks on, but that would involve me having to take out his new 4 star, which I don't want to do. So that's why I'm not gonna try that. But it's a option if you do want to try that. If you maybe have them all +3 or +2, and you want to maximize more damage, maybe. So yeah, you can try that out. We're gonna do the last test with his teleport in third, and again we're gonna see how combo or his AI reacts with that. So remember his teleport is in the third slot. Um, so as you guys see there, he's not using his port immediately. He's using his first and his second move. Um, so we can more or less confirm that any jutsu beside his new kit, if his new kit is in first and second, then he won't spam that third move as frequently as you would maybe want. So that's something to consider. Now, obviously, depending on where the enemy is in the room. So just based on these tests, I will say that he so far looks to be a worthwhile outfield fly room defender. I will have to test and I will show you guys some actual replays when I get them. I have a few ideas in mind as to where to put him as well. Um, that being said, again, if you want to try and counter all bases, you could hook him up with a Naruto into his follow up for evasion strip, and you're gonna cover much more aspects, and that could really help him. So, in my defense right now, I will put him in this room with the huge CD increase that will help his Jutsu combo and his effects, hopefully, with Naruto N20th as a follow up move. And then once I get replays, I'll show you guys that and we'll see how he does. And I'll just be using his new kit only.